EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys come in off what he... Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Oft injured in college, the 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Well, Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
A gain there of 27 yards. London brought in motion. They'll run it for the 1st time with Bijan Robinson. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mooney in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
2 yards.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Working
4.
out of the gun, it's Cousins. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry for Neal. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
3rd down, 3 to go. Chuck. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A first down throw for Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Cousins now. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Cousins.
line.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
And here's Bijan. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Throwing his Cousins.
3rd and
He'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Falcons, first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. It's Cousins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
Cousins at the gun on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Falcons will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll step up and run, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, New Orleans.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 35-yard.
Second down, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
6 yards to go.
To the air is Shuck. Open receiver, it's Pettis. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Shuck to throw on second down. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Third and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, New Orleans.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Walker getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will take a 6-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Cousins. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He'll get this to Pitts once more. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
to throw is Cousins. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Falcons open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run by Neal. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle at a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. David Onyemata in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They go play action with Cousins. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 1st and 10.
47 yards. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
The shotgun. It's Cousins. Out wide, that's Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Saints.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Open man, he's got Agnew. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Cousins. Left side in the hands of London. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Short throw taken by Pitts. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Now Shuck. He gets this to Moreau, left side. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That time, they got the big tackle. Taliesin Fuaga. To throw is Shuck. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Throwing is Shuck. Throw across his body is complete. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a Saints.
The air again is Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Shuck. Here, a short run to Taysom Hill. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Yards on the play. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The air once more. Shuck. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Dante Pettis.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
At their own 14-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Mike. Play action now. It's Cousins. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Cousins. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but they put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, it's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, and here is Shuck. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll knock him down up beyond the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
Cousins to throw. That one taken in by London.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down. Throwing now, Cousins. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Carl Granderson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the give, this is Neal. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they're going to run with Neal. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down.
Saints first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Now a designed run with Chuck. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Chuck. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Neal. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They go play action with Cousins. That's to Mooney, complete right side. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Falcons.
Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. In trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the first down marker. It is 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Handoff here to Neal. Whoa! And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Again, it's Neal. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go play action here with Chuck. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Neal. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Shuck. That's caught by Hill. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Algier. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Henderson on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Cousins
11.
now on 2nd down.
43
That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more
That's
yards.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Cousins. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
The Falcons, 1st
What a
down.
pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
On the tackle.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To the air is shot. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Saints.
On 1st down, shot. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down. A gain of 13
On play
yards.
action, it's shot.
The Saints 1st down.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Chase Young. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Shuck. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Shuck gonna try to run it himself.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A carry now for Neal. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Shuck. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 41-yard line.
There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the rookie, the 1st rounder out of Texas, Kelvin Banks. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Chuck to throw on 2nd down. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
3rd down, and here is Shuck. A throw on the move is caught. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. Open man, left side, he's got it. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. On 2nd down, it's Shuck. He'll step up and run, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.